Hello once again, everybody. It's time for another Acadiana football weekend, the 6th of the year. Can you believe it? We're already halfway through with the 2017 high school football season. I'm going to start with high school football first because when it comes to the Cajuns and LSU this week, it's really difficult to make picks. I'm going to start with the most underrated high school game of the week this week, a District 5 3A matchup between Crowley and Iota. I think that this is a key game, a game that can go either way. Crowley's been impressive. They're 3-2 on the year, and understand that their two losses, very close losses. They lost by 1 point to Iowa, and they lost by 3 points last week to Northwest, who's ranked number 10 in the latest 3A poll. So Crowley's much better than their 3-2 record would indicate. As far as for Iota, they've scored 40 or more points in their 4 wins this year. The only time they didn't score 40 points was in their loss to Northwest. So Iota 4-1 on the year. I just think that's a very, very intriguing high school football matchup this week. On to the Cajuns and Tigers. Boy, I tell you, both of them have their backs to the wall. Both of them are playing in games that I think can go either way, but I'm going to make a little surprise prediction here. I'm going to take both of them in an upset. I'll give you my reasons here in a second. First off, Cajuns in Moscow, Idaho to take on the Idaho Vandals. 4 o'clock kickoff time on Saturday, a game you can hear right here, ESPN 1420 and .com, beginning with the pregame show at 2 o'clock. Cajuns, again, their backs are to the wall. They've had a couple of weeks to prepare for an Idaho team that, quite frankly, has not played very good football themselves this season, not playing at the level that they did last year. I understand it's a tough trip for the Cajuns. They may be playing without their starting quarterback, Jordan Davis, but their backs are to the wall. I say the Cajuns come away with the upset victory. As far as for LSU, I don't think that they're as bad as they were last week with their upset loss to Troy. LSU's backs are to the wall, taking on a Florida team that's playing without its starting quarterback and starting receiver. LSU pulls the upset in Gainesville, Florida. As far as my Triple Crown picks this week, Stinking Genius, 2-1 each of the last 2 weeks. I'm going to go with Pitt, plus 3.5 on the road at Syracuse. I'm going with Miami, -3 as they play host to their in-state rivals, the Florida State Seminoles. And Triple Crown pick number 3, look for Washington State to have a letdown after their big victory last week over USC. I'm taking the Oregon Ducks at home, plus the 2 against Washington State. Saints idle this week. They return to action a week from Sunday as they play host to the Detroit Lions. That are your picks for this week, and that's your Acadiana football weekend. Have a great time at the ball games.